I made another video, but it might be a while before it's out because, I recently got a new phone. Like, this is a new phone, and my old one, I just now, on my old one, figured out how to edit the movies a little bit. And my new one, I haven't quite got the hang of it. Either that or the editor on there is just crap. So I have to figure out a way to edit it to be able to put it out. But I'm back to I've put the cream of chicken. I think the rice is almost cooked. I don't think it's completely, but it's pretty much almost cooked. And I did put the seasoning in there. I put garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt for just the rice. And was that it? Oh, and of course pepper, pepper. And then I already had put the salt in, and plus the salt with these other things like garlic powder, onion powder, and seasoned salt all have salt in them. Not to mention that the cream of chicken soup already has salt in it. I put the cream of chicken. I turned it off to check the rice, and then I put the cream of chicken plus a can of water with the cream of chicken. I may have to put some more water later, and I've turned it back on, and I'm gonna season it again now. Just maybe a little bit more pepper, not a lot, because a toddler is eating this. I'm also, since I put the soup in here, I am going to put some parsley also. I'm probably going to put a little bit more garlic powder and a little bit more onion powder. And I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken in, and then I'm going to put the other canned stuff in. Alrighty, let's see. Need a bowl. Here's my fork. Okay. Once I get this chicken out, I'm gonna finish letting this chicken cook more. And when this is completely done, I'm going to turn it off and it's going to cool so that I can put it in other stuff to go in the freezer and such. Just a few pieces. There we go. And that's gonna keep cooking some more. And of course the cream of chicken also has a little bit of chicken in it also. And I'm going to shred these just with the fork. I may have to get a knife too, so. That over there is already cooking. I did put it on high. I'm gonna turn it down some because I just put it on high since I had turned it off. And I'm just breaking this chicken up. And later on, before I put it up, I'm going to shred that chicken and just put it in bags or bowls to put in the freezer to go in other meals later this week. This week we're probably going to have this chicken and rice. We're probably going to have some hot dogs and nuggets because we have nuggets in the fridge. We also have more like fried shrimp, like tempura, and they're not butterfly shrimp. They're smaller than that, but they kind of look like that, but they're smaller than butterfly shrimp. And like corn hush puppies. I'm just getting this nice and cut up because these are really big strips if you saw. Okay, that's another reason why putting it in the crock pot, it makes it a lot easier to to work with it and shred it and all that. As it is, if you just take this out and heat it up, for my toddler, it's still a little bit hard for him to chew. That's why I put it in the crock pot, so that it's super tender and I can shred it. And it's easier for him to eat, and he eats more. So this is finished cutting up this, and I'm gonna put it right in. I already put the extra seasoning, a little more pepper, a little more onion powder, garlic powder, and some parsley flakes. I'm gonna stir this. Right, just give that a little stir. It already does need some more water. It's pretty thick. So, and after I put this water in, I'm going to put these. This is the green beans, a small can of green beans. I really like those small cans of the carrots and green peas. I really like those also. But I only have them separately this time. And the only pea, I just got peas, but I got big cans of them, so I don't have any small ones. These are just green beans. I drained those because I already put a bunch of water in this. For this one isn't a pop top. This is the carrots. The cream of chicken adds a lot of flavor, but that's another reason to keep adding a little bit more seasoning, because if you have to add a little bit more water, then you need a little bit more seasoning. But it's also to keep in mind too, thinking of all the seasonings, how many of them already have salt in them. Like most times you probably should put salt, but be mindful of how much you're putting, because garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt, Creole seasoning, every single one of those has salt. And then probably like Creole seasoning or seasoned salt probably has garlic powder, probably has and all those things have salt in it. So I'm gonna stir this. I'm scraping the bottom to try to make sure stuff isn't sticking. Like in other countries, this is probably called porridge. It's rice with vegetables and chicken, pretty much porridge. So this needs to cook just a little while, and whenever I come back, I'll probably put a little bit more seasoning, but probably not, maybe like a little bit more parsley or something like that. Maybe like a little bit of seasoning salt, and then like I said, on mine I put the Creole seasoning. But that's pretty much it for that. Just the vegetables need to cook. The chicken is cooked. It's just going to cook a little bit longer in the cream of chicken soup with the vegetables. And again, I didn't put the juices, like I don't really like the juices of the vegetables anyway, but I already put more water in there too. Like if I hadn't had the water and I needed more water, I'd empty the juices and put water in those cans and put it in there also. But I already put a lot of water in there, so probably going to put parsley on it to finish. We have Ritz crackers. He'll probably have some Ritz crackers with that. We'll probably eat some Ritz crackers and some cheese ball tonight because he really liked that. That's just a snack we've had last night and tonight. And that's pretty much it. I probably won't put any more pepper. Like, I put the Creole seasoning on mine, but the little bit of pepper, that is probably all that's going to get put in there. And it's not just like, well, kids don't have to worry about like cholesterol and other stuff like that. It's that if it's really salty, like, they're not going to want to eat it, you know, like, it's going to taste bad. So you need to be mindful of that.